Notice it says promised, verse 2, beforehand through his prophets in the Holy Scriptures concerning his Son. And in the Old Testament you find maybe a couple of hundred references to the coming of Jesus Christ. God promises the gospel that he originated, that he ordained, and that was part of his plan from all of eternity. So that is, of course, the source of the gospel. And what's the substance of the gospel? What is it all about? Well, you see there in the text concerning his Son, Jesus Christ. And you'll notice it says, who was descended from David according to the flesh, declared to be the Son of God with power, according to the Spirit of holiness by the resurrection of the dead. Jesus Christ our Lord, through whom we have received grace and apostleship to bring about the obedience of faith for the sake of his name among all nations, including you who are the called to belong to Jesus Christ. I throw this in. Are you called to belong to Jesus Christ? Are you called? I'm speaking to all of you now, including those who are watching us today, perhaps listening on the radio or watching on the internet. Are you called? You say, well, how do you know that you're called? We'll answer that at the end of the message. But the point is that what he's saying is that the substance of the gospel is Jesus, who was born of the flesh, that it
It shall come to pass in the latter days that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established as the highest of the mountains, and shall be raised up above the hills, and peoples shall flow to it, and many nations shall come and say, Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, that he may teach us his ways.
And I think the correct word was barbadians, and I said barbarians. Now everybody laughed. They were very kind. But maybe I should point out in passing that I've never been invited back. All right. Oh no. The Apostle Paul says, I am called not only to preach to the Greeks, to the educated. I am called to preach also to those who are uneducated. And guess what? The message for the educated, the Greeks, and the message for the, I hope I get it right this time, the barbarians is the very same message. Because there is only one message. And no matter what religion you belong to, no matter what your background is, no matter the color of your skin or where you were born, there is only one gospel, and it applies to you. There aren't